Hi guys, it's me Lewis, and today I'm here to do a little rant video on, well, the recent events on what happened at the assassination attempt with Donald Trump, but it's not going to be Donald Trump himself. Instead, it's going to be focused on the individuals who practically went out of their way to basically whine, bitch, and complain over the fact that he's not dead because the bullet missed him by an inch. So, where the hell do I start off with this? Well, of course, we've all seen the events of what happened with Trump yesterday, where he was obviously giving out his political speech, talking about, the economy and tax-paying dollars and all that stuff, yada, 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 when all of a sudden, gunfire started going off, and of course, there was a screenshot, if anyone has even seen it online, where the bullet missed him by an inch just by grazing his ear, which of course you can see by the screenshots as well, where blood was spilling out of that part of the eardrum. However, even though he may have survived his assassination attempt, it didn't actually stop the lunatics on social media from losing their shit with him. For example, take a look at Tricky Wee, this VTuber right here, who practically lost her mind where she wanted Donald Trump dead. And of course, keep in mind, Tricky is a VTuber, right? She has all these sponsors, she has all these big companies that she's working for, and she's going around spewing shit like this. This is the kind of example of individuals who live in this giant echo bubble, who can't even seem to understand what it's like for other people who are going through, different kinds of suffering. Because unfortunately for her, she is stuck in that overprivileged life. Sorry, tongue tied there. But of course, she's not the only one who did this. Coco Nuts, who was another VTuber, practically had a title where she actually had the referencing of Trump being shot, and of course that heavily backfired, and she had no choice but to delete the actual video itself. And of course, when Tricky deleted her tweet, of her, being pissed off over the fact that Trump isn't dead, she's trying to pull the whole, I'm educating myself for this whole scenario bullshit, because unfortunately, Tricky, no one buys it anymore. You have fucked your career. Every single individual on social media sees you for who you are. You are a psychotic, nasty little fucking parasite who deserves to be fucking put under. In fact, you, Destiny, Coconut, and fucking Hassan Piker, you are prime examples of individuals who are so dangerously obsessed with politics to the point where you would go above and beyond to not only destroy your own careers, but destroy your own fucking lives. Hell, one example I can give is not the whole Trump scenario, but a few months back before this recent event, there was a woman who attended a press conference and actually threatened to murder some politicians. And look what happened to her. She was fucking arrested, locked up in prison, lost her home, lost her job, lost all of her fucking money, and ruined her entire life over fucking nothing. And these are the same people who are doing the exact same thing to themselves. And guess what? They want to call people like me a fucking Nazi whilst they're dictating how other people's lives should be. Go fuck yourself. Like, honestly, go fuck yourself. This is the reason why you have killed the fucking the fucking meanings of those terms. They are so burnt out to the point where nobody even believes what they even mean anymore. In fact, the only meaning that they have is that it's been switched around from being something that actually had proper oomph behind it to basically the two words of fuck you with a middle finger. That's basically what it is. And the thing is, that's literally what they're saying to you. You disagree with them, their response is, I'm going to call you a Nazi, aka, fuck you. Guess what? Say fuck you to me in my face, okay? That's all I want to hear. Because guess what? Calling me a Nazi doesn't fucking work that way, dickhead. People like me will wear that as a badge of honor because you are so pissed off that things aren't going your way. You sound like a whiny fucking child who's going, where, things aren't going my way. Oh my god, this one politician that I like is a complete failure and a joke, and I can't admit it on live streams because my own audience will betray me. Yeah, because guess what? They're in the exact same circle as you. You are stuck in that tribalistic mindset. When politics is brought up, you become this vicious, nasty, vile little bastard that you are. And the thing is though, even though recently there's been studies, and to be honest, you don't really need a study for this whatsoever, that politics not only makes you like vicious and nasty, it makes you depressed and anxious. And yet these are the same fucking people that want to claim, oh, I don't care about politics. Mate, you're talking about it 24/7, and if there's a politician you don't like, you flip your shit every single time, even just by looking at them without even saying a goddamn word. You flip your shit. Every time. And again, my video years back where I mentioned about why everyone's becoming politically psychotic has practically aged like fine wine. Because again, you're proving my point that all you're doing is literally going out of your way to try and prove that, you know, being a overprivileged prick is the higher superiority, whilst people like me, the working class, have to work to the fucking bone to keep our electricity and water running. Because you have no idea what suffering really is. You grew up around money, you grew up around comfort, and the thing is, too much of that has turned you into what you are today. It has turned you into a miserable prick, and you don't want to admit that online. Because the sad reality is, that's the truth of it. Because no matter how much money you have, no matter how big your house is, no matter how much, you know, food you have in your fridge, or how much pizza you order from Domino's or Pizza Hut, it still isn't enough. And that void of yours will never be filled unless you do something about it. That's the fucking problem. And for them to call out political violence speaks volumes. These people are mentally deranged. And again, it's not just big social media celebs who are losing their shit over this. There are like smaller individuals on websites like TikTok, for example, losing their minds over the fact that the failed assassin, you know, failed to kill Trump. And of course, lo and behold, they're screaming from the rooftops and throwing a temper tantrum because, again, they didn't get their fucking way. And here's the thing. These, and one thing else I want to bring up as well, though, these same people who preach the loudest have the most to hide. One example I can give is Vosh. Yes, the same Vosh. Remember him? Remember that guy? The same person who had cartoon CP and horse porn on his hard drive? Yeah, that same guy. The same guy who was calling everyone a Nazi, calling everyone a homophobe and a fucking racist because they had slight little disagreements with them. And this is high levels of full-blown, like narcissism at its finest. They want to prove that they are the higher authority. No, you're not. You're a fucking ant like me. You are part of the fucking colony. You're not a fucking king, you're not a monarch, you're not a fucking deity. You are an ant. Like me, like the individual watching this video, like everyone else. That's who you are. A fucking loser. Even I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm a fucking loser. And guess what? I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a fucking arsehole as well. But hey, you don't see me calling people Nazis now, do you? You don't see me calling people, you know, racist or homophobic. No. And the sad truth is, even the word homophobic or homophobe has lost its meaning as well, because people see that as another word for racist. Like they literally believe that sexuality is a race. That's how mentally deranged these people are. Like, Jesus Christ, it's no wonder people are screaming for asylums or sanatoriums to come back. And to be fair, I don't blame them. Like we can't live in a normal world where we have normal political discussions, then later talk about do you want to talk about sports? Do you want to play this video game? Do you want to watch this movie? Yada yada yada. We can't do that anymore because everyone is so miserable, so angry, so, you know, rabid as fucking hell. And the thing is, they use fake apologies to try and save their own fucking careers. And guess what? People like Tricky, Coco, and possibly Hassan and Destiny, your careers are fucked. You did this shit to yourself. Not me, not anyone else. You did, because you flapped your fucking lips. You pissed everyone off. Hell, you pissed people off who actually work their asses off to try and make pay. You sit on your ass doing nothing and get easy pay like it's nothing. Like, honestly. And it's no wonder why. It's no wonder why you're so hated. It's no wonder why people see you as a miserable prick. And if I'm going to be honest with you, yes, it's scary times we're living in, because politicians, again, whether you like that said politician or you hate that said politician, none of them deserve death. They deserve to be ridiculed. They deserve to be humiliated, criticized, yes, but not dead. Because that literally destroys any form of freedom of speech, freedom of democracy. And again, everyone wants to be the dictator. Everyone wants to be the fucking god. And it proves my point yet again that these people are not only politically psychotic, but they are guilty of something. And now I want to know what they're hiding. They have got some dark shit behind closed doors, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to know what the hell it is. So guess what, guys? That's all I have time for. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what are your thoughts on the whole situation with these individuals calling for the death of a certain politician. Do you think it's right? Do you think it's wrong? Do you think, well, it's obviously wrong, but you get what I mean. Do you think people like Tricky and Cocoa Nuts are practically are ruined because they just could not keep their mouths shut? Do let me know in the comments. Okay, guys? Peace out.